what's up? It's Fears, it's Randel, and welcome to the Fears Podcast. Randel, I think that is the new theme song to the Fears Podcast, the Thrilling 3 song that Randel made up all on his lonesome. Good stuff. Good stuff.
Yeah, I don't think a lot of people know where that's from.
That is from the Thrilling 3.
Yes, the first short film I ever made that won an award.
That's the first question, Randel. Where did it win an award? Because I didn't know that. I don't think you told me about that.
I think I've told you tons of times, Fears.
Have you?
Yeah.
I forgot.
In Arizona, they have this thing called the Arizona Almost Famous Film Festival.
I remember. I'm sorry. I do remember now. I remember you submitted it. That's right. But what was the award, though, that you won? That's the part I forgot.
Honorable mention.
Nice. And Vision is just going nuts in the chat. He's going bung, gung, shrung. I mean, he's doing it. He's in the chat, man. Well, welcome, Vision. It's like, dude. He's going nuts with it, but hell yeah. I think the better question is why wouldn't he be going nuts with the gung? So welcome to the Fears Podcast. Randel was nice enough to have me on his show, so I appreciate that, Randel. And welcome to my show. So I thought I would return the favor. I thought we would do a little stream before I go to work. We have prepared 3 topics, guys. We're going to interview each other for a good portion of the show. Second one, we're going to talk about Star Trek. But Randel wants to talk about certain Star Trek. From what year to what year, Randel?
From 1987 to 2001, which would cover The Next Generation, Deep Space Nine, and Voyager.
So Deep Space Nine and the Voyager.
Yeah. Star Trek, The Next Generation, Deep Space Nine, and Voyager.
Okay, and then the third topic is James Bond favorite moments.
Yeah, because there's a lot of really good moments in the James Bond series.
Oh yeah, classic.
Like, there was like, and before I came on here, I told Fears I had 2 heroes growing up when I was a kid.
James
Bond and Superman. Those were my idols.
Chicken Wizard says, "What's up, Fears and Randy? I'm at work, so I can't stick around, but I just wanted to say hi." Chicken Wizard, it's been a long time since you've been in the chat. I appreciate me and Randel appreciate you coming by. Thank you so much.
Yep.
Shout out to Chicken Wizard. It ain't no thing but a chicken wing. Oh, yeah. So, Randel, how art is thou? Randel, how art is thou? How art is thou, Randel?
Oh, thou art good. How art thou?
Damn, Randel, getting old in your old years. Got to open up those ears.
You went all robot-y. You sounded like a robot when you talked.
Oh, did I?
No.
I was like, God damn, Randel.
I was just messing with you.
Well, Randel, since you are my guest today, you have the honor and pleasure of asking me the first question because, guys, we're going to be interviewing each other for a good portion of the show. Later on, we're going to talk about Star Trek and favorite moments in James Bond history, and then I just want to let everybody know, I really shouldn't have, but I think Yakov, Randel, has gotten the most chances in the community. Normally, I have a 3-strike policy, but he did apologize.
Yakov's awesome. What are you talking about?
He is awesome. He did apologize. He said he was just super drunk and wasted, so
yeah.
I unblocked him and decided to give him another chance, which is very rare, you know. So he wants to come in and apologize. And I said he can at the end of the show.
Yeah. And he said he was going to have sex with Mr. Neistat, your favorite
wow.
YouTuber.
This is news to me. I didn't know about this. Yakov, I know for a fact you didn't say that. Randy is putting
words in your mouth.
Words in your mouth.
Oh, no, I'm thinking about somebody different. Never mind.
Wait, who are you thinking of, Randel?
What's Mr. Neistat's first name? That's who I was thinking about.
Casey.
Oh.
Casey Neistat.
Yeah. You know who he looks like? He looks like Sean Penn is who he looks like. I think he probably gets that all the time. I think he looks exactly like Sean Penn.
Does he really look like Sean Penn?
I think so.
Vision says Yakov must have gotten his lawyers involved. I doubt it. I mean, it didn't go that nuts with it. I mean, actually,
All right, first question.
Actually, I'm going to hang on. Let me just write Yakov real quick.
Dear Yakov.
Yeah, Randall, do the narration as I type. Go ahead.
Dear Yakvo, why do we fight? I don't like it when I fight. You know, just remember, Yakvo, Fierce loves you. Fierce cares about you. Comment, like, and subscribe. And do a shot or fireball for me.
Oh, wow.
Do they have fireballs in Canada? Or in Canada, do they call them something else, like ice balls or crystal balls? What are fireballs called in Canada? And why do they call Canada Canada when it's spelt Canada?
I don't know.
Yours truly, John Fierce.
I don't know. I don't even know what the comments are saying right now because I'm talking to Yakov on the on Twitter.
Yakov's going nuts.
No, in the chat?
No.
Oh shit, he is. Okay.
I'm joking. Heck yes, Fias and Randel, says Courtney Knight.
New account, new me. Well, Yakov, just please try not to get drunk anymore and go ballistic on me. Courtney says, heck yes, Fears and Randall. We're here. We're here, Courtney.
Yeah.
All right.
And maybe one day, Courtney, I'll be able to get that first question in.
Sorry, Randall. All right, Randall. So since you are my guest, you have the honor and pleasure of asking me the first question because we're going to interview each other for a little bit. Then we're going to move on to talking about Star Trek and famous moments in James Bond history. So go ahead. Fire away, Randall.
Okay. What are your plans for your next novel? We know about the novel you're working on right now. What is the next novel in the Fearsdom?
I'll be completely honest, Randall. I just want to get done with this novel right now that I'm working on.
Yeah.
Because I don't know how long it's going to take me to write it.
Do you have any ideas floating around in your brain?
I have some ideas for a second novel, but let's just try and get the first one done. Yakov says, I pledge that no alcohol shall touch these lips. I mean, you've said it before, Yakov, but I'll take your word for it. All right. So that's my answer. Randall, I just want to touch on something real quick. I did talk about this before we started, and I'm going to say it as nicely as I can. My question is do you think some people, and I want your honest answer, Randall, you won't offend me, and I'll try not to offend anyone when I ask this, and I just want to touch on it for a little bit. Do you think some people on YouTube should get a second chance and I unblock them, and do you think some people should not get a second chance?
That's a tough one. Well, because most of the time you don't know their intent, and it's very hard to read read sarcasm across the lines when you're reading it. I don't know. I think there are certain people who do deserve a second chance, like Yakvo, and
exactly. I do believe that Yakov has deserved it because he apologized. He did apologize. And I'll be honest, some people I don't think deserves a second chance. Mm-hmm. And I'm not trying to start drama, but yeah,
we're not here to start fucking drama. You show them a real
no, don't do that, Randall. Come on. Come on. Randall, he'll take it out on me, not on you. Hang on. Don't go there. No, I'm being serious when I say this. So I definitely don't think some people deserve a second chance, and I believe others do. Let me give you an example. I have a source. I'm not going to give my source out, but my source said that Mr. Q, that's what I'm going to call him, Mr. Q, was trash talking me like he always does in another stream, right? So follow me on this one, Randall.
Yeah.
And he said that I was making fun of his cancer. First of all, he lies about everything. He's a manipulator. I truly don't think he has cancer because you can never believe a word he says. Second of all, I never made fun of his cancer. I made fun of him, like him as a person, but I never made fun of his cancer. Why would I make fun of his cancer? My dad has that. I would never do that. So I just want to crush that rumor right there. And you know, for some reason, he doesn't like me, Randall, and I don't like him. I've only ever reacted towards him. Randall, what are you eating, by the way? I was just curious because you put it in your mouth, and I was like, wait a minute, what's Randall eating? Big League Chew. Randall, did you save me a packet?
I did.
Yeah, save me a packet because whenever I come over, I have not had any Big League.
This stuff is delicious.
I used to eat it all the time when I was a kid. Anyway, so let me just get this out. So I have never made fun of his cancer. I've made fun of him as a person, and I've only ever reacted to his negative comments because always negative things come out of his mouth. Not one positive thing has ever came out of his mouth. When we were doing your show, nothing but negative comments was coming out of his mouth. So if he would actually apologize to me and wasn't a dick, then I could probably get along with him. But he never has apologized once, Randall. He always trolls me, other people, and he lives off of people's sympathy. So when people are like, oh, no, Fears, you should just squash all that and give him sympathy, why would I give him sympathy when he's never gave me any sympathy? I think the people that deserve sympathy, there's people that deserve sympathy and some people that don't deserve sympathy. I don't think he deserves any sympathy. And why would I give him sympathy? Because I don't like him. So that's why I've never gave him any sympathy. That's why I block him. I try not to talk about him. I want nothing to do with him. But I've never made fun of his cancer. Not once. Tinder Immortal.
Burgers were amazing, Tinder Immortal.
What up, Tinder Immortal? Yeah, how were the burgers, Randall?
They were good. They were good.
What burgers did you have?
I had to hassle my mom to get her to do it because.
What type of burgers were they?
They were burgers, Bubba burgers.
So what did you have on them?
I had dill pickle chips,
Nice.
relish,
Ooh.
mustard, and Dijon mustard and
Nice.
ketchup.
I mean, I like both mustards. I mean, those are both good. So welcome, Courtney. Welcome, Yakbo. Welcome, Visions. Welcome, Chicken Wizard. I don't know if Chicken Wizard's still here because he said he had to go because he was.
Welcome, Exhumed Visions. We didn't forget about you.
Welcome, Exhumed Visions, and welcome, Tinder Immortal. Welcome, everybody. So I just wanted to throw that out there, guys. And, you know, Randall, and here's the thing. Every time I've tried to squash the beef with him, he's squandered the opportunity. So should I keep giving him chances? No, because that would be lunacy. That would be insanity. There's some times where you just have to cut the cord and say, look, I've done everything I can. I'm done, you know?
Mm.
And every single time, he is squandered that opportunity to squash the beef.
It actually, I know you're being funny, Tinder Immortal, but it actually was Grey Poupon, believe it or not.
Dude, Grey Poupon is really good. Grey Poupon is so good. I've had it, Randall. That's funny. Exhumed Vision says, Randy's mom just squashed some beef.
She did.
That she did. So anyway, I just wanted to throw it out there, guys. Again, I'm not trying to cause any more drama. Some people, in my opinion, if you're cool with me, I'll be cool with you. You treat me like dirt, you treat my friend Randall or my parents or anybody else like dirt, you know, you're going to see an evil side of Fears. Because I love my family and friends very much. And this person has done it all, Randall. So he, in my eyes, he doesn't deserve a second chance. Other people, like, I'm not like, he's so dumb, I'm not even going to say his name. Mr. M, he will never, I will never apologize to him. I will ever accept his apology. I'll never accept Mr. Q's apology either. Because I know even if they did say it, it wouldn't be like a full-on real apology. Same thing with Adam Machidi. Even if he's apologized, it would just be like, yeah, whatever, Fears, like, I'm sorry. It wouldn't be like an actual apology. So, but I wanted your opinion on it, Randall. Like, my thing is, like, I took your advice. I try not to have drama in my life, and I cut those people out of my life. But they just keep following me, and I just have to keep blocking them. Like, I'll be honest, I was shocked and astounded that the dude said hello and that Jason said hello. And I was more shocked at Jason saying hello because I thought he wanted nothing to do with me. You know what I'm saying? I did unblock him on Twitter, Jason. So I hope me and Jason can be friends again. I think Jason does deserve a second chance because I've been friends with him just 1 year before you. I've been your friend for, 14 years, Randall?
Yeah.
I've been friends with Jason for 15 years because I met him 1 year before.
Well, Ashley Hatcher says, forgiveness is divine, bury the hatchet.
Who says that?
I'm just kidding. That's the gist of what she said.
They stole Jesus Christ's life, so all people forward and backwards cheat and steal money and sell God and make. Hatcher, you make a really good point, but Randall is actually a better person than me. Randall will always forgive people. I'm serious, Randall. Why did you go like that? You actually are a better person than me, Randall.
I'm kind of an okay person.
Randall, you're a way better person than me. Like, you will always forgive someone. Me, I hold a grudge. When I say, hey, I'm done, and I will never accept someone's apology, I'm stubborn. You know I'm stubborn. I will take it to the fucking grave. Because they don't deserve my apology. If you burn me or if you fuck me over, I'm your worst nightmare. Especially if you do things to my friends or my family.
And Yak and Yak Talking Back says, forgiveness is divine, but never pay full price for a late pizza.
That is true. Excellent quote from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
I believe that was Michelangelo who said that.
My favorite Ninja Turtle, by the way, because he's the party animal. He's the party dude. Randall, what's your favorite? That's my next question. What is your favorite Ninja Turtle?
Ooh, that's a tough one.
It is a tough one.
Raph is cool but rude.
That's true.
But Donatello is the smart one who comes up with all those inventions and stuff. And I'd have to say I identify more with Donatello.
And in one episode, if you remember, it's in the intro, Randall, he did make a coffee-making machine.
Mm-hmm.
And it blows up in his face and goes flying through the roof. If you guys remember that episode, put it in the chat. But he did make a coffee-making machine. But no, I have a real problem with that, Randall. Sometimes I can forgive someone. Other times, I just can't forgive them because people online, they love to fuck with your emotions. And I'm like, well, if I forgive him, they'll just do it again 3 or 4 months down the road. And I would be a fool and an idiot just keep giving people, chance after chance after chance after chance. Wouldn't you agree, Randall?
Mm-hmm.
Like, that would be insanity.
Yeah.
And I've tried to be cool with these people, but I'm just like, I'm done. They've just fucked with me too much. That's why I don't believe a word about Mr. Q. I guarantee you this is a big sham. He'll say, oh yeah, I've got cancer, and he'll prey on people's emotions. And then later he'll just be like, oh, I was just joking or whatever. If he is really being for real, then that's something different. But I don't believe a word he says. And apparently, from my source, he was in some stream, I don't know what stream, going nuts, saying, oh, Fears made fun of me of this. I have never made fun of his cancer, not once, if he actually has it. Anyway, that's all I wanted to say. I just wanted to crush some rumors before we really get going. Mainly what they say about me is all lies. So it is what it is. All right, Randall, it is your question. I just wanted to squash that. And let's get on with the real juiciness of the thing. Tinder Immortal says, I just got back from visiting some family in Kissimmee, Florida. Well, Tinder Immortal, you were very close to where Fears lives. You should have gave me a shout out. We would have hung out. Next time, Tinder Immortal. Next time. Randall and me would have hung out. We would have talked some VHS epicness. But I understand. You were with family, so I get it. I'm glad. I hope you had a good time with your family. All right, Randall, it is your turn.
All right, second question.
Yes, fire away.
What movies or music videos besides Blinding Lights would you like to parody next?
Besides Blinding Lights?
Yeah.
Oh, well, you and me have definitely talked about Kung Fu. We got to do a parody of that. Kung Fu. I would love someday when you and me have more money.
Randall, karate chop you in the face, Fears.
Randall, I would let you do it for the video.
Yeah.
Someday, whenever you and me have more money, I would love to do a parody. Maybe not of the whole music video, just maybe a portion of it. Thriller, Michael Jackson, Thriller, because that's a long music video. Maybe just a portion of it. Definitely. So Blinding Lights.
Cool is if we could get everybody from the community to dance in unison in the background, like get Tender and everybody from the community, like Yakvo and
Pixel and
Pickle and
picture Pixel as a rotting zombie in Fears' version of Thriller. I'd be losing it. That'd be great. Yeah. He'd be the tallest zombie because a lot of people in the community are super short, and he's like what, 6'5"?
Yeah.
The Fears is 5'6", and that's pushing it for Fears because I'm a short motherfucker. Tinder Immortal says, I thought you lived in Miami. Nope. I live in Orlando. Tinder Immortal, Orlando, and Kissimmee is in the heart of Disney. It's Disney World is like maybe 1.5, 2.5 miles away from Kissimmee. I live in Orlando. That's why I said next time, Tinder Immortal. Next time you and Pixel are in Florida, give me a shout. Let me knows, and we will hang out. We'll get you guys in a vlog. We'll go to Disney World. We'll go nuts. All right, Randall. Next question.
Next question
is me.
What is your earliest memory?
No. You just asked me a question, so it's my turn to you.
Oh, okay.
So, Randall, I think I've asked you this before, but I can't remember. Fears is classic memory. Maybe you haven't answered it, but I would really like to know, and then I'll answer my own question. Out of all my videos that I've ever made, I want you to pick your 3 top Fears vlog videos. They can be a stream, they can be a vlog, whatever. Your 3 top favorite on that channel, and then I want you to pick your 3 favorite on Fears Man 26, and then I will pick 3 on each of your channels. Tinder Immortal says the next time I come, I'm bringing Carrie. I mean, you can bring Carrie.
Yeah.
I've forgiven Carrie. I don't think I'll ever re-add her on social media, but I wouldn't mind hanging out with her again. I've hung out with her before. She just, the manicness is just too much sometimes. Maybe she's calmed down. You never know, Randall. Yeah,
and I'll bring Sega and we can all have some beers together,
Dude, as much as Sega gets mad at me, I still want to hang out with Sega.
Yeah.
I can't believe
you, me, Sega, Tender, we'll shoot back some fireballs and go to shot skis, do a little comedy.
Randall,
you know stand-up routine, Fears. I can do my stand-up routine.
Listen, Randall, that's bullshit because you said you tried to drink back in the day and you said it wasn't your thing. I would love to see you drink a fireball.
No.
That's what I'm saying. The hangout is not bullshit. We would hang out, but
Yeah.
I highly doubt you would shoot a fireball. I've been trying to get you to have a drink with me for a while, and you won't do it. You'll definitely hang out with Fears, but you won't get any liquor in you.
Yeah.
Randel has retired the liquor.
I can't retire the liquor because I never had any liquor.
Well, you said you tried some back in the day, and you just said it wasn't your thing, so I get it.
I had half a can of beer, and then I was like, this is shit.
Oh, I thought you tried something else.
No.
Tinder says, if I drink, I prefer cider. Right on. I've had some good ciders. Peach cider is really good. Lemon cider is really good. There's some wine ciders that I've had that are really good too. All right, Randel. So back to the question. What is your 3 favorite videos on each channel? Think hard. Take your time.
I'm not going to say any for Fierce Vlogs, but I'll tell you what my top 3 for...
You mean there's no vlogs that are your faves?
I would have to go through it and look. Maybe you should ask me this question at a different time, and then next time. But I know for Fears Vlogs, I know what they are.
Just tell me on Fears Man then.
For Fears Man,
yeah.
Like my number 1 has to be the Deal 2.
The Deal 2?
Yeah. And
nice.
then, so number 1 is the Deal 2. Number 2 is the Buy Me a Keg of Beer.
Oh, yeah, that was a good one. Give me.
And then 3, I'm going to do a classic Fearsism, and I'm going to pick 2 answers.
Oh, come on.
Toss up between The Lonely Ghost.
Okay.
Or filmed in the same graveyard. The first version of the Frank Castle Punisher thing.
Yeah, because we did 2 versions of it.
The one with Thomas Jane's version in it.
Yeah, we did 2 versions. The first version, I added his voice at the end, and then the other version, I took it out, and then...
I liked the first version.
And then the second version, I took out his voice, and the second version, I extended Keegan's part. So, yeah.
So, those are my top 4.
Top 4. I mean, those are all good. And, Randel, I made so many videos in that graveyard. I did The Future Isn't Set, The Lonely Ghost, the Punisher, and there's one more that I filmed there that I can't remember. It's just a cool, like, creepy graveyard. It's just a really cool graveyard. Topless front yard blackout mirrors happen in sunlight. I don't know what the fuck Ashley's talking about, but it sounds hilarious.
Oh, she's making perfect sense. I get it.
Speaking of topless, Randel, even though Sega always gets mad at me, he's great. I wish he would just stop getting mad and just be my friend again. Plus, Sega has never, I guarantee you, Sega's never had a girlfriend, which sucks, and he's never seen some boobies. I have got to take that kid to a strip club. Sega's a guy. Sega is allowed to see at least one set of boobies once in his life. I mean, that would suck if he never got to see one set of nice, plump boobies. You know what I'm saying? I feel bad for the kid, man. I'm serious. I hope he gets a girlfriend one day or a wife or whatever, you know. I really do. I really do. All right, Randel, it's your turn. Oh, wait. I need to tell you my 3 favorite videos.
Of Cameo Man?
Well, and both. I don't remember which ones are on which channels, so let me start with Cameo Man. Let me start with the videos, and then you'll tell me which ones they're on. Okay, so my favorite video that you've done of all time is The Thrilling 3. The very first episode. The second episode of Thrilling 3, East Coast version, it was all right. But the first episode ever of The Thrilling 3 is, without a doubt, my favorite film that you've ever made, ever, hands down. Shout out to everybody in the chat. We got 11 people watching. Nice. All right. So that's my first one, Randel. The second one, probably the very first episode of... Oh, no, it wasn't the first episode. Remember the one where it was Cameo Man and Cameo Man and Cameo Kid, and they're like, "Oh my God, are you smoking cigarettes?" And he made that guy's eyes pop out of their skull.
Yeah.
That's one of my favorite ones. I laughed so hard at that cartoon, Randall. So that's my favorite. That's my second favorite. And probably my third one, because you did such a good job on the cartoon, is the first episode of Fears Man, the 20-minute one.
Yeah.
Because you put your heart and soul into that, Randall. Those are my three favorite.
Yeah, I worked my ass off on that one.
And then any magic video you've ever done is really entertaining too.
Yeah.
I mean, you go nuts on those magic videos, and they're great. They're great. All right, your turn.
What is your earliest memory?
Of what? Like family, friends, what?
Of just being alive.
The earliest memory that I can remember, like vividly, was one of my trips to England with my mom and my dad and my brother. And I remember bringing my Cabbage Patch doll on with me. Remember that little buddy that I had? I told you, Randall, I had a Cabbage Patch doll. But it was a Tender Immortal says he's seen Carrie. No. That's not my first memory. No, one of the very first memories I have is when I was a little kid, I had a Cabbage Patch doll that my mom and dad got me, and I didn't know how to pronounce his name, Randall, at the time. His real name was, each Cabbage Patch doll, whether a girl had a Cabbage Patch girl dog, they did make Cabbage Patch dolls back in the day. I'm sure they still make them today for guys, too. And his name was Lincoln Chad, and he had a football jersey on, a blue and red football jersey with matching blue and red pants. And he had a football helmet on. Well, I took the football helmet and threw it away. And he had long hair, Randall. And so I took some scissors. And I said, well, I want him to be just like me because he's my buddy. And so I chopped up all of his long hair. And I made him have short hair like me. And it was kind of spiky, like whenever I spike my hairs. And so we went on tons of adventures. And one of the very first memories, I begged my mom, could I bring him to England? And it was like the very first time that because my mom wanted me and my brother to be proud of both cultures. She's like, well, I'm from England. I'm going to show you all of my culture. And then your dad is from America, so he'll show you all the American, stuff. And I remember my mom and dad were sitting in the seat, and I was like 5 or 6. My mom and dad were sitting in their seats, and right behind my mom and my dad, there was 3 seats. And I was sitting at the window seat. In the middle seat, I literally put Lincoln Chad in the seat, put his seatbelt on, and then to the right was my brother. And again, I could never say his name, Randall Lincoln Chad. So I would just always call him, I threw away the Chad part, and I just called him Linky. So forever, he was just Linky. So that's one of the most earliest memories I remember.
Yeah.
Taking that British vacation trip to meet some of my British family.
Yeah.
What about you, Randall? What is your most? That's a good one. I will ask you another question, but I want you to answer that question. What was your earliest memory that you remember?
My earliest memory was I got up on top of the. I was like, hold on a second. I got up on top of the counter to get the Cheerios, which were on the top of the fridge.
That's good cereal.
Yeah. And then I remember my dad came in and going, what were you doing up there? Or what are you doing up there? Mm-hmm. And he caught me in the act, and that's all I remember.
Oh, I was going to ask if you got in trouble or anything, but if you can't remember. Okay.
Yeah, I did, yeah. So
how old were you when that happened?
I don't know. I think it was like 3 or 4.
Oh, okay.
Also, I remember, I think I remember my second birthday, and it was kind of like a look who's talking moment. I remember the cake was in front of me, and I was like, is this for me? And they're all like, yes, this is for you. So I just reach over and I just grab some of the cake and I just put it in my mouth.
Just shoved it in, right?
Yeah.
Right
I was
on.
2 years old. I didn't know better.
Oh no, I got it. I mean, there's tons of pictures of me young, just cake mashing it into my face. I'm sure there's somewhere. I have some pictures of me when I was super young on my Facebook, but not every single picture. But I've got some cute little fears is on my Facebook, and I looked hilarious. There's a picture of me, Randall, where I had a bunch of buckets on top of my head. So even back then, I was trying to make people laugh.
Yeah.
All right. Here we are. Oh my gosh, the ghost of these nuts is back. What's up, Ghost? I'm so glad that you're back. I'm so glad that you're back, buddy. Ghost says Sega is dating someone right now, Fears. Oh, well, that's good. I'm glad. I'm glad he is. I did not know that, Ghost. I'm glad that he is dating someone. Nice. That's awesome. All right, Randall, are you ready for my next question?
Yes.
Yakov says, I'm eating this brisket like that, showing brisket into my face. Damn. Randall, I forgot. What's a brisket?
It's like beef.
It's what?
It's like beef.
Beef. Okay. Is it like in bread or like what?
I don't know.
Ghost says the Randy army is strong. Well, listen, Ghost, I'm glad that you're here. Can I say something, Randall, to Ghost real quick?
Yeah, go ahead.
Ghost, I don't really know what the hell happened, and I know you took a break from Fears for a little while, but whatever it was, I really am sorry, Ghost. And I actually did miss having you as a fan. I missed, your comments on my videos. I missed you putting your 2 cents in the chat. So I would appreciate it if you gave me a second chance and you stay. It's up to you. I just thought I would be generous, Randall, because I forgave Yakov, and, it was nice to hear from Jason. I'm being serious. I was really surprised. Randall, who are you typing, by the way?
Just a message.
To?
Don't worry about it.
Randall, are you writing prostitutes in the middle of a stream, buddy?
No.
I'm joking.
It's about a potential job.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Well, don't say anything about it because I don't want the trolls.
Yeah, I know.
Find it out because that would suck.
Yeah.
Randall, of course I was joking. I know you wouldn't do anything with prostitutes and shit. All right. But anyway, Ghost, I that is an invitation. I hope you will stick around. I really do. Yakov says it's a cut of beef, very tender and juicy when cooked right. Oh, nice.
That is good.
That actually sounds really good. All right, Randall, it is your turn. Go ahead, buddy.
Let me see. What is the greatest day you ever had and why?
Oh, man. There's many great days in the Fears man's life, but I'll just pick one, Randall, because I don't want to do a classic Fears line and give you like 2 or 3 or 4. I mean, anytime I graduated from like high school and college, they were like greatest days of my life because my parents, and my aunt and all my grandmas and everybody were so proud of me. So I mean, those were pretty good days. But
you want me to tell you mine, Fears, while you're thinking?
I mean, I've got so many, Randall. I just can't pick one. That's a really go ahead and tell me yours, and I'll try and think of.
Okay. Well, my first girlfriend was super hot, super hot. Her name was Jasmine Mathern, and the happiest day of my life is when we went to Circus.
Nice.
And she took me on the first roller coaster I ever went on that went upside down. And for the first ride, I had never been on a roller coaster that went upside down. So I was literally on my knees praying to God, don't let this kill me. And she said, oh, just get up. Come on, just do this. It'll be fun.
Joe says
we went on, we did it.
Mm-hmm.
And I found out that the centrifugal force of the roller coaster doing a loop-de-loop, even if there wasn't a bar, the centrifugal force would have kept you in your seat.
Hang on, Randall.
When it went upside down.
I am listening. I just want to say goodbye to Ghost because it was nice of him to come in. He says it was nice seeing you guys. See you in the 2 a.m. streams, Randy. Ghost, again, you are always welcome to come back, buddy. I welcome you to come back whenever you want to, and I appreciate you stopping by. I really do. Really do. All right, continue on, Randall, with the story.
I think that was the end.
So hanging out with your ex-girlfriend.
My first, well, she's not my ex. We never formally broke up, but she is an old girlfriend, is what I say.
Got it. Pixel says Randy fans have been showing him tons of positivity. We live for Lord Randall. That's nice.
Thumbs up to that. Thumbs up.
You know what, Randall? I'll be honest. Like, I try to be as positive as possible, and I wish people would give me more positivity.
Mm-hmm.
But I think it's because whenever I'm negative sometimes, or I'm talking negative against someone, obviously they don't want to hear that crap, you know?
Yeah.
I try to be as positive as possible because I don't want people to think I'm a jerk. I'm not a jerk. Randall can attest to this. I'm a very loyal, loving person. My thing is, my philosophy is I only give sympathy, love, caring, and kindness to people that deserve it.
Mm-hmm.
For Mr. Q and Mr. M and Mr. A, they don't deserve any ounce of my energy, any love, any sympathy, nothing. But they continue to try and get it from me, or they continue to try and irritate me, and it's just a waste of time. Waste of time.
Mm-hmm.
You know? No, I'm not saying that, Pixel. Randy does deserve all your guys' support.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. I'm just saying I wish I got more of it, Randall. So I do try to be as positive as possible. So I will try to lead from your example, Randall, and be as positive as I can. There are some days where I'm down or I'm in a mood, or I'm kind of like Sega. Sometimes I get triggered easily. Not every day, but some days. I'm not as bad as Sega, but I do my best.
Yeah.
I do my best. Some days I'm really good at it. Other days I'm not. Exactly, Pixel. Randy puts out positivity, so he gets it back. Again, the thing is with me and Randall is I give out about 50% of positivity. Randall gives 100% of positivity.
Yeah.
That's the point I'm making. I wish I could put out 100% of positivity.
Well, you know, what you focus on grows, Fears. So if you focus on the negativity, the negativity is going to grow. If you focus on the positivity is going to grow.
Again, that's why I said, Randall, you're a lot better person than I am. Because you don't hold grudges. But again, my thing is, they've fucked with me so much that if I give them another chance,
mm-hmm.
they're just going to squander it again like they squandered all the other chances. And I'm like, you can only do so much. They don't like me. I don't like them. So the best way is just to block them and just keep re-blocking them, blah, 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 until
mm-hmm.
they get tired of me and just eventually leave. I hope one day they get tired and just act like I never existed and just go on with their pathetic lives and just get out of my life. Because that's why I keep telling Randall, when I open up a P.O. box, it will be a waste of their time to send troll mail, because the minute I see their name, I will literally film a video, Randall, of you and me going out to that park over there, putting all the troll mail in the barbecue pit and setting it on fire. You know what I'm saying? Which will make hilarious footage. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It'll be, but what I'm saying is it'll be a waste of their time to send troll mail. I heard someone say, "Oh, we're gonna come to the Fears fan meetup." Guess what? You won't even make it into the building, because I know what you look like, and I'm just gonna give my friend Chris a picture of all those trolls, Randall, and say, "Chris, if these idiots show up, don't even let them come in the building, because that's what they want to do, Randall. They want to spoil the fan meetup. It'll be a waste of their time to fly down because you won't even make it in the building. Sorry to burst your bubble. I've already informed my buddy Chris. He knows what the hell is up.
Thank you, Pickle. I appreciate that.
It won't even happen.
I'm trying to be more like Randy myself, positive and productive.
Plus, Randall, I doubt that those trolls would come anyway. I think it's just a bunch of this. I doubt they would even show up because it's a waste of their time. I would not give them any of my merch. I wouldn't give them any of my time.
Pixel, I'm going to be even more productive. I got plans for 2022, so.
I cannot wait for 2022, Randall. I'll be honest. The last 2 years have been absolutely sucky. That's another thing that gets me down sometimes, Randall, is there's been some shit going on in my life. So it's hard sometimes to be positive.
Talk about the future, Fears.
But
to the future.
But I do my best, Randall, to stay positive because you are an inspiration. You're my best friend. I love you like a brother. Mm-hmm. And like Pixel, I will try to be more productive.
And I have many projects coming up, Pixel. So just you wait.
I cannot wait to see Pixel's new projects. He's got the Vegas trip to edit. I cannot wait to see that. He said he's going to a convention this weekend, and he said he's probably going to get not a lot of footage, he told me, but he said he's going to try and get some footage. So I look forward to all that. I can't wait, Pixel. Plus, Pixel's a good friend. And I've said this before, Randall. I really wish back in the day, if I'm being honest, because I'm trying not to lie anymore. I mean, I hardly lie anymore because they'll find out, either way, Randall. And the only reason why I lied is I didn't want people to know my whole life story. But they're curious. They haven't got anything going on, so they'll figure it out. So I try to be as positive as I can and as honest as I can. So I'll say this: when Raz contacted me, I really
Mr. Rasmus.
Mr. Rasmus, I really wish back in the day I wouldn't have accepted his invitation to come on, and none of this trolling shit would have happened because nobody would have known about me. But on the other hand, I'm glad I did because I met cool people like Visions, Pixel, Tinder Immortal, Sega, Richie Wright, and a handful of others. It goes with the internet. You're gonna have great people on the internet, and then you're gonna have pieces of shit on the internet. It just is what it is. Same thing like Hollywood. If you go to Hollywood, if I was an actor, some people are gonna love you in those movies. Other people are gonna be like, "Oh, you're shit. Fuck you. I hope you die." All that crap. All right, Randall. Whose turn is it?
I think it's yours.
Okay. All right. Next question. I wasn't trying to ramble, Randall. I just wanted to get all that out.
A ramble, Randall?
No, I wasn't rambling. Randall, you're fucking hilarious.
A Randall ramble.
That was good, Randall. That was pretty fucking hilarious. That was good. Yeah. That made me laugh. That made me chuckle. I just don't want people to think I'm an asshole, Randall. there's a difference between being an asshole and blunt. I'm just very blunt. I'm blunt, but I'm fair. But again, I go back to people that deserve my kindness and my sympathy and my friendship. If they give it to me, I'll give it to them. If you don't give it to me and you're an asshole to me, I'll be an asshole to you. I'll be like, all right, you don't like me? Fuck you. Well, I hate you, Fierce. I hate you too. Fuck off.
Well, Fierce, there's 3 roads you can take in life. The low road, where you treat people worse than they treat you. The middle road, where you treat people the way they treat you. And the high road, where you treat people better than they treat you.
See,
I can't always take the high road, but most of the time I try to take the middle road.
And again, Randall, that's what makes you better than me. There's some times where I'm just like, that person's fucked me over so much, I would be an idiot to be nicer to him. Some of these people that have put me through the ringer, I just can't forgive. Like, I remember one guy a few weeks ago was like, "Oh, Fears, you should fear me." Guess what? I'm not afraid of any of those fucks. So, yeah.
Okay, so it's my turn now?
No, it's my turn. Wait.
Yeah, I think it's your turn.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah.
Pixel says, "What's that, Fears? You're gonna smoke a blunt at the meetup?" That's definitely not gonna happen, Pixel. I don't know what you're on about. Fears is not smoke. No. But I look forward to seeing you, Pixel, at the meetup. I just hope the meetup goes well, Randall, and I hope it happens. My fear would be, I put all that time and effort into it, and then Chris has to cancel the show due to the COVID, because last year he said he pretty much canceled almost every single one. I think Chris said last year he only had like 2 shows, but the COVID was a lot worse back then, Randall, than it is now.
I'm not smoking any marijuana, Pixel. I'm sorry.
Yeah, Pixel.
I hate to burst your bubble.
Yeah. Randall is the last person in a million quadrillion years that would smoke. So there it is. There it is. But Pixel, I will do that drink with you. I'll be honest, I'm a little nervous. Did you see? Oh, I didn't show you the footage, Randall. Pixel took a fucking scorpion, put it on his tongue, and it's part of the drink. It's dead, he told me, and you just throw down some liquor. I'll do it, Pixel, as long as that scorpion is dead. I just don't want my stomach, to be a rumbling, and I don't know. I just hope it wouldn't do anything to my inside, you know what I'm saying?
I would take LCD with you, Pixel. LCD. Not LSD. LCD. If you want me to take a liquid crystal display, I'll take the liquid crystal display. But LSD, not so much.
See, that's why I love Pixel's, dark humor. I'm telling you, Pixel's dark humor is just like yours, Randall. Randall, one of the best jokes you've ever done is when you told me about your friend and you holding the knife up to your friend. You're like, yeah, Fears. I mean, I thought about killing him and shit. No,
I didn't say that.
I know you didn't. I know you didn't. I was just playing around. No, but the way you told that story, Randall, about Fears, I just filmed it, and I put a knife up to his neck, and
it was like a plastic butter knife, so
yeah,
it wasn't really,
I know, but the way you described it made me fucking lose my mind, and it was like that dark.
When he saw it and he laughed, his friend was the one who was freaking out.
Yeah, I remember you said,
see what that guy just did while you were fucking asleep, and he's like, yeah, nothing happened. It was hilarious. I loved it. You're freaking out more than I'm freaking out.
That's what
happened to me.
That's what makes the story, though. Like you said, your friend just completely flipped the fuck out. You're like, what the fuck, Randy? Like, well, why would you hold a knife to someone's neck? And and then all of a sudden, your other friend's like, yo, chill. It was a fucking butter knife. It was cool. Everything was all right.
Yeah.
And like, no. What are you talking about?
Eli was such a baby.
Was he a baby back bitch, Randall? Was that baby back bitch? Baby back bitch?
Yep. Okay. Have you said your question yet?
No, I haven't. All right, here we go. Sorry. All right, Randall. If there was one video project, and I've been wanting to ask you this for a while, and when you answer it, you got to be totally honest. You won't hurt my feelings, and I want you to be dead serious with me. And whatever project you say, we have to do. If there was one project that we could work on together, whether it be a cartoon or a live action project, whatever, and we both would write it, we would both star in it, what project would that be? Because I want to do more like short films with you, more projects with you. I want to bust out the content, Randall. I want to get more shit out there on your channel and my channel. What would it be?
The Deal 3.
The Deal 3?
Yep.
I think we should do it. Randall. And then I'll call Mike. I will call Mike. If you're down, I will have Mike record his voice. I asked him. He said he would be down.
Chris Nolan, Pixel. Chris Nolan.
Yeah, so listen, Randall, if you're dead serious about this, we will get Mike in there with his voice recorded, and we'll get him in there somewhere.
I actually didn't tell you this, but I wrote a 7-page script for The Deal 3.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
All right. The next time I come over, have you still got it?
Somewhere, yeah.
All right. The next time I come over to hang out, which will be hopefully in a couple weeks. I've been so busy at work and other shit. The next time I come over, it's my turn, guys, to come over and hang out with Randall. Randall came over a couple of weeks ago. Randall, we still got to play that Blockbuster game. I played the Blockbuster game with Travis, and I made a vlog about it.
Uh-huh.
It's a really good game, buddy.
Yeah.
Really good. All right. But, yeah, if you're serious, dude, I will totally call.
I wrote it. I have a script written up. It has a beginning, middle, and end.
Well,
And,
excuse me.
Yeah.
So I'm saying, if you're dead serious, after we get done filming Blinding Lights and Fears Man, because I want to do Blinding Lights first. We've been talking about that project for at least 6 months. The fans are excited. They want to see it. I want to see it. We have to fucking do that. I don't care what it takes. We got to get that one done. Because I want to do another parody of Kung Fu with you. Because I love that fucking... It's not really a major motion picture. It's only 30 minutes. But that guy that made Kung Fu treated it like a real film. It wasn't an art project or some shit like that. He put his heart and soul into that 30-minute Kung Fu movie, and it is fucking hilarious. I love that shit. And then the music video is even more hysterical than the actual fucking movie. So if you're totally serious after Blinding Lights and after the Weekend at Bernie's thing and Fears Man 5, I'll call Mike and be like, Mike, obviously, you can either film a piece of video footage and me and Randel will put it in the deal 3, or if you want to record your voice and we'll maybe have your voice play on like an answering machine, or like Randy can take his cell phone and push like a button on it and he can play like your voice as like a voicemail or some shit. I said, we'll get you in there. I'll call him, Randel, or I'll tell him whenever I go in, whenever me and Mike hang out for Ultimate Bowling Guys night, like whenever I'm in town.
After this stream, I'll look for the script and I'll email you a PDF if I can find it.
Yeah, I mean, if you can find it, email it me. I'd love to read it. But
yeah, it's like 6 or 7 pages long. It's got a beginning, middle, and end, and it references the deal 1 and the deal 2.
Nice.
Directly references things that happen.
But here's the thing: if you cannot find it, Randel, if you can't find it, don't worry about it. Just find it at some point, and then I'll look at it whenever I come into town.
Yeah.
And see you. All right, it is your turn, Randel. Go ahead.
All right. I have to go at 8 because I promised my mom that. So we got about 9 more minutes.
Oh well, we didn't get to the topics.
Oh shit. Is there any? Maybe I could go a little bit longer.
Let's go.
I told my mom I would, get gas in the car.
Can you go at like 8:30?
Possibly, yeah.
All right. Well, let's go to either 8:15 or 8:30, and then we'll call it.
Okay. What would you do if you had a Groundhog Day?
Oh, and just kept reliving it?
Yeah.
Well, at first I would, and I'm going to answer this like it's a real thing, Randel. At first I would be freaked out and I would try to find a way for the loop to stop. Because that's what Bill Murray does.
Yeah.
Eventually, once the loop would not stop, I would just try and live my best day like he did. And then hopefully one day, eventually the loop would stop. But I would have a lot of fun. I would have a lot of fun.
Well, tell us what are some of the things you would have a lot of fun doing?
I mean, I would try to get with a different girl every single day. I would.
But here's the thing. After you got the girl for the first time, you would know exactly what you needed to do to get the girl every day.
Exactly.
Well, you could get the girl any day you wanted to because, here's the thing. This is what I have to say to get into her pants.
Here's the thing, Randel. I would get a different girl every single day. You know?
Yeah.
I would.
Well, I mean, you would be confined to the town you live in, but yeah.
But there's a lot of girls in that town, so
yeah.
I would.
You would find Dillian Harper and bug her every day.
Oh yeah. Well, I wouldn't bug. Randel, I wouldn't bug her every day. I would. Yeah. I would bung her up every day. That's right.
Yeah.
Randel, you know that's never going to happen. I will never get with Dillian Harper, but there it is. Yeah. Visions, I'll let you come on too if you want to come on. We'll get a whole party in here.
You know what? Fears the gas station is like 5 minutes away from me, and I'm only going to be there for like 5-7 minutes. Sorry.
Well, don't leave because
I'll probably be back within 25 minutes. So if you just want to get exhumed in here and get Yak in here, they can hold
I'll be
down
honest, Randall, I'm only probably going to go for another 10, 15 minutes, so you might as well stay because I haven't even ate dinner. I need to get dinner going. I need to make my lunch for work, and I want to work on a little video before. I don't know if I can upload it tonight, but I at least want to try and get it done. So anyway.
Okay, well, it's 7:55 right now, so we're going to 8:05, around that.
Let's go to 8:15 because I need to get Yak off in. But let's talk. Let's ask me one more question, Randall, for the interview, and then we'll.
Okay, I'll just.
Randall prepared some questions, and then let's get to the topics, and then I'll invite Yak off in.
Okay, here's 6. And remember, you can't pull a fearsism and do like.
No, I'm not.
Both.
I'm not. I've been answering them as best I can. Oh, you said my best day. One of the best days I ever had, like I said, was whenever I graduated high school and college. But if it comes to girls, Randall, probably the best day I ever had was when I first met my ex, and we had a great date. I mean, it was a phenomenal date. I wouldn't change one thing of it. We had so much fun.
Yep.
That was a really good day. But
well, the question after that was, what would you do if you had a Groundhog Day?
Well, I already answered that one.
Okay. So 6 is if you could have mind control, telekinesis, or telepathy, which one would you choose and why?
Say them again. Mind control.
Mind control or telekinesis or telepathy?
I forgot. What's telepathy?
Telepathy means you can speak to somebody in your mind.
And what are the other ones? I forgot.
Mind control, which means you can control what people do.
Yeah, I know that one.
Telekinesis means you can move things with your mind.
I think it would be really cool to move things with my mind.
Yeah.
That would be the one I would pick. I think that would be cool.
Yeah.
They do that.
And why? What would you do with it?
They do that a little bit, Randall, in that Friday the 13th movie. You know, where that girl has to fight Jason and she can move stuff with her mind. Have you ever seen that one? Oh, that one's good. That one's a really good one. All right, let's get Yakvo in here and Visions.
And Yakvo, don't piss me off.
Yeah, damn, Randall. Jesus.
No, I'm just kidding, Yakvo. I'm joking.
Yeah, don't fuck it up, man. I'm just joking.
Don't F up the stream, man. Yeah, man.
Dude, you sound like a hippie. Yeah, man. Everything's groovy, man.
Everything's cool, man.
Peace, love, no war, man. Yeah, man.
Make love, not war.
That's right. All right, Visions, you better get your little ass in here. I haven't talked to Visions in quite a while. There's Visions. And then there's Yaks. Come on, Visions. I know you're shy, buddy, but get on in here. I got to talk about the new additions that you put on the website, buddy. I love Randall. Visions put up a new Castlevania shirt on his on his website. So cool.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna get it one day.
Yeah.
I said no thanks, sir. Good day, sir. All right, Visions. I would really want you to come in, but you don't have
to. How dare you refuse, Visions? How dare you?
No, it's cool. I mean,
it's not cool.
I'm not trying to piss
your ass in here, Visions. Get in here.
Randall's going ballistic. Visions, only if you want to. I understand. If you don't want to come in, I got it. I was just playing around. You don't have to leave, buddy. But Randall, he put up a good Castlevania t-shirt.
If you don't come in, Visions, the bunny dies. You don't want the bunny to die, do you?
Wow. You are threatening his bunny. Oh shit. I'm taking off.
He doesn't have, I'm threatening my bunny.
I thought no. Vision said he has a bunny, right? You have a pet bunny, or I thought he did. I thought he did.
Oh.
Randall, you're pissing him off. He said, "I'm taking off my gloves, sir." Wow. Shit. Visions. I was just joking. You can come in if you want to, buddy. You don't have to if you don't want to. Visions has to feel it, Randall. He has to feel it. To come in. He's not feeling it today. I totally understand. We're waiting on Yakbo. I sent him the link. Oh, wait. Did I? Yeah, I sent him the link. We're just waiting on the great Yakbo. The Yakbo.
Exhume Vision says, "I'm taking off my gloves, sir. And I slap you with it."
Oh, man.
I was just kidding about the bunny. I didn't know that Exhumed had a bunny. I was joking.
I thought he did. I'm pretty sure he did.
That's a Deadpool joke. All right. I will allow it just that time. Oh, he doesn't have a bunny. He has a rabbit. It's cute.
That's right. A rabbit. Rabbit. I'm sorry. Well, a bunny and a rabbit's almost, the same name. I knew it was one of them. Yakov, are you coming in? I sent you the link, buddy. He wanted to come in.
Yakov says, "Randy, that bunny comment was the last straw. F it. I'm not coming in. Have a nice night, guys."
Yeah, right, Randall. I was like, there's no way that he would say that. I was like, no way.
Yakov says, "I was very offended." Yes, sir.
There's no way that he said that. I hope Yakov comes in. You on your way, Yakvo? Visions, is your website working? I tried to go to your website and it's not letting me come in. There he is. There's Yakov. Yo.
Fears, by God, dude.
What?
Oh, Fears, man.
What?
First of all, you have my main account. Shit. You got my account blocked on StreamYards. So when you send me a link, I can't get into it. I have to open up an incognito tab. I have to find an email I haven't used before to get into that. So it takes me a couple seconds to get in your StreamYards.
How's it going, Yak?
Every couple seconds, is he going to come in here? Is he going to come in here? Like, God damn it, Fears, give me a second.
Well, I just wanted to make sure you were coming in before Randy left.
Well, I sent you a message on Twitter that said I'll be right there. But
I didn't check it. My bad.
This is what happens when you block people. It just causes a bunch of problems. You just kick them off and don't block them, and then it's fine.
I did unblock you though. I unblocked all your streams.
No, on StreamYards. And YouTube is okay. You have to understand, Fears. There's 3 types of blocking that you do. You block someone from StreamYard. So someone gets in your stream, instead of just kicking them out, you block them. Then you block them from your channel. So when they're in your comments, you block them from your channel so they can't comment on your channel. And then you block them in other people's chats with your Google account so you can never see them again. So that's why you can't see any of my Yakov accounts, because you see me in someone else's chat and you block me immediately, and then you'll never be able to see me again. So every time you do that, I have to make a new account. And I was just sitting there. I'm like, not pissed or anything, but getting frustrated because every couple seconds you're like, Yakov, you're gonna come in here? I'm like, damn it, Fears, I'm trying. God damn it.
I just wanted to make sure that you were coming in because Randall, before the stream, was excited and was like, hey, well, I have to leave at a certain time and I want to be there whenever Yakov comes. I was like, all right. I said, well, he'll come in whenever he wants to come in. So I said, I'll try.
Yakov, I will pimp slap backhand Fears 3 times for you when he comes over next time, okay?
Wow.
All right, it has to be like that.
I thought there was going to be some
And
type
each time I'm going to say, bitch better have my money.
I thought there was going to be some type of apology from Yakko, but I guess it's going to shit on Fears all day.
No, I'm just kidding. I have to apologize. I said some very horrible things to Fierce the other day. Leading up to it, okay, it was my birthday week. And for my birthday week, I had a little bit of a bender. And
what kind of alcohol did you have?
It was vodka, of course, obviously.
Just vodka?
Just vodka. I don't mix.
Randall, it doesn't matter. Yakov gets mean when the liquor gets in him.
No. I don't always get mean. This is what happened. Okay, so first of all,
lay it on me.
Like most of the time, I'll get drunk every couple weeks because I know that sometimes I can have a problem. So try to pace myself.
Okay.
But birthday week comes up. So a couple nights I go out with friends. A couple nights I'm just at home and I had a few sips and play some video games. But basically the entire week I was getting drunk. And on one day, someone texted me telling me that Anna was in a relationship with like an 80-year-old man living at his house, washing his balls and helping him change his diapers. And I was like, that's fucking weird. And I don't know anyone really in the community other than this person who sent it to me that knows her. So I messaged Fears and I was like, dude, did you hear this? Like, this is kind of fucking weird. And I think I found out later something else was going on.
All I heard is I said, like, I haven't talked to her in a while. And she said, I said, hey, how have you been? What have you been up to?
Well, no, this is here. Just let me finish from my perspective. So I said that, and then you said something to the effect of that, but you were obviously on edge, so I think it came out that way. You're like, what she does is none of my business. And then since I was a little wasted, I was like, oh, whoa. And I kind of felt like you had snapped at me. So I was like, oh, sorry, I didn't realize that you weren't talking or you weren't friends with Anna anymore. And then you said, no, we're still friends. Yeah, and so that was a mistake. And then later I sent you some Star Trek stuff. And again, you were like, dude, I'm not in the mood. And I just kind of read that and I was like, whoa, he doesn't like Star Trek anymore. And again, I was drunk. I wasn't thinking right. I was like, I didn't realize you don't like Star Trek. I just wanted to talk to Star. Found out later you were getting trolled by that Carl guy. Yeah. So that's probably why you were on edge. And
I was on edge and I was pissed. And then when I read them, this is how I took it. I'm like, what in the fuck is he talking about? I'm like, I never once said that I'm not friends with Anna. I am friends with Anna. And I said, I think all this stuff, I'm a big Star Trek fan. I'm like, so what the hell is he on about? And I was like, I'm done.
Yeah, and then he blocked me, and I was just, I was like, okay, whatever. And then I guess later on, after I kept drinking a bit, and at this point I was totally blacked out. I have no memory of this at all. I guess I got onto TikTok because I knew Fears hadn't blocked me on TikTok yet. And I just unloaded on him. I will say the worst thing I said that I didn't.
You don't have to say anything. It was.
I know. I need to own up.
It was bad. It was bad.
I need to own up so the trolls know.
No, it's all right. You don't have to say because there was a lot of personal stuff that you said, and I would prefer that you wouldn't.
Well, I mean, the one thing that I said was really horrible in context of your life, but I said it just wanting to say something horrible. If you like, if we get off after stream, I'll explain more what I mean. But it was just really bad. It was a really bad show. I wake up the next day and I was like, I remembered that Fears blocked me. I remembered, oh yeah, Fears was he had blocked me because I guess I had pushed his buttons too many times. And so I was about to go to TikTok again because I didn't think he had blocked me there or anything. I didn't think anything.
Tired of it. I was just like, all right, this is it. I'm done.
But I went to TikTok to apologize, and then I'm like, oh, I sent Fierce some messages. Oh God, I sent those messages. So that was that. Kept on for a while, going drinking, then stopped. About haven't drank since Sunday.
I appreciate the apology, sir. I do.
I tip my fedora to you, sir. And
I didn't even know you owned a fedora. That's awesome.
I pull up my left sock and I drop my right sock, and I fart in Randy's room, lock him in there so he has to smell it.
Well, speaking of Randy, before we go, Randy, let's cover those two topics. All right. So, which one do you want to cover first, Star Trek or
James Bond? Before we get on to the two topics, I have two questions to ask Yakfo.
Go ahead.
All right, shoot.
First question. Have you ever sipped vodka and played Resident Evil at the same time?
I've sipped vodka and played many games, not Resident Evil.
Okay.
Actually, not a
All
big
right, now
Resident
here's
Evil
what I
fan.
want you to do for the next question.
That's the most
Put it
random.
totally on me. For the next question, put it totally on me.
That's the most random question. All right, Randall, I can't wait for this. All right, go ahead. Hang on. All right, go
Let
ahead.
me ask you this, Yakko. When you drink vodka and play video games, is it like 3D?
No, it's actually 5D, Randy.
All right. Never mind.
Actually,
All right.
Randall, I can attest to this.
That's all I wanted to ask.
Randall, I can attest to this. When you're on vodka, it's more than 3D.
Yeah.
The fucking room is spinning a million times.
5D fears.
It's more than 5D, buddy. I'm telling you. Anyway. All right.
All right. Favorite James Bond movie or favorite James Bond moment? Go, Fears. What is your favorite moment?
It's probably one of my favorite James Bonds. It is Moonraker. And
That's a good one.
probably the intense space battle that they have at the end where he launches Drax into space. That's a good moment.
Yeah.
That's one of my favorites. Yeah.
Bro, what's your favorite James
about
Bond
you?
moment?
Gotta go. I can't remember which movie it's in. It's the skiing scene.
Oh, yeah.
Where Bond tricks the one guy into skiing right off the cliff. Always loved that as a kid. Still love it to this day.
That's a good one.
Now, my favorite scene is when James Bond is strapped. I don't remember which one it was from, but my favorite scene is when James Bond is strapped to a table and the bad guy has a laser and the laser is cutting the table in half slowly. And then James Bond is like, "Do you expect me to talk?" And the bad guy's like, "No, Mr. Bond, I expect you to die."
Classic.
Classic.
That's my favorite
classic
James Bond scene.
moment. Very parodied moment in pop culture as well. Heavily parodied.
Yeah.
Heavily parodied.
Oh, yeah. I mean, they parried the shit out of that in Austin Powers.
Austin Powers, yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah, Austin Powers is just a play. But I just mean in like The Simpsons, Futurama, there's been that, no, I expect you to die.
For sure, dude.
Another good
favorite
moment.
James Bond.
Favorite James Bond movie?
Favorite James Bond.
Oh, probably Sean Connery.
Yakvo, favorite James Bond.
You know, I want to say Sean Connery because I like him better from a objective standpoint, but I grew up with Pierce Brosnan, so he was my Bond. So I can't get over that nostalgia, and I can watch those really shitty later Pierce Brosnan Bond movies with no problem.
I gotta say, and I know I'm gonna catch hell and get crucified for this, but Timothy Dalton, I thought he did a pretty damn good job.
Wait, can I change my answer? Woody Allen played James Bond in a TV movie once.
Did he
Woody
really?
Allen. I believe they did Casino Royale, and Woody Allen played James Bond. I don't know. I might be wrong on that. I know that one weird comedian played James Bond in a kind of comedic take on Casino Royale on a TV movie. I believe it was Woody Allen.
Yeah.
Wow, I didn't even know that, and I'm a big fan of James Bond. Wow, I didn't know that.
The thing that gets me about Woody Allen is Woody Allen has done like some seriously messed up shit, but his movies and his creativity is so good that Hollywood just like, we'll just look the other way. Just keep making movies. Don't involve us in any of it, but go ahead, keep going. You know? Like Woody Allen has to be like seriously genius level to be like do some of the shit that he's did and not be in jail in a prison somewhere.
Okay, right. Sorry, he didn't play James Bond. David Niven played Sir James Bond. Peter Sellers played Evelyn Tremble, and Woody Allen played Dr. Noah / Jimmy Bond, James Bond's nephew.
Yeah.
I've never seen it, but that sounds like a hoot and a holler.
Tender Immortal says Yakov plays a mean French horn.
I do.
That's cool.
I do. I have a degree on my wall that attests.
Is there only one? How many notes can you make with the French horn? Like three, or is it like?
Oh no. Okay. the way the tubing inside works out very quick. It's a lot of physics and stuff. So when you push stuff down in different combinations, and then the different way that you move the air through. So if I purse my lips more and move it faster, it'll go higher. The horn has one of the largest ranges in the orchestra.
I never asked you this, Yakov, but how many instruments can you play? So you play the French horn, you can play the guitar, but what else?
I'm a classically trained French horn player, amateur guitar, bass, and then because I went through some music education stuff, I can play very basic trombone, and I can play any brass instrument pretty much. I can figure my way around. Okay. So that's basically it. Yeah.
Cool. Nice. All right, Randel, Trek, real quick, because we all got to go here soon. Or I have to.
I got to say, since I have last talked to you guys, I have now made it through all of Star Trek.
Every single version?
TOS, animated series, Next Generation, DS9, Voyager. Then there was a long break between DS9 and Voyager, and then Voyager went right into Enterprise, right into Discovery. Then did the short treks from Discovery, did Picard, and I watched Lower Decks, the cartoon.
Nice.
So I and all the movies and the J.J. Abrams Calvin universe ones.
Real quick, Yakov, did you unblock me on TikTok?
Yeah, I unblocked and refollowed you on TikTok.
Okay. All right. I'll follow it. I'll follow you back after this stream's done. All right, Randel. So what was the thing you wanted to talk about? Star Trek?
Favorite Star Trek The Next Generation moment.
Oh God. Somebody else
I'll go first.
Somebody else go first.
Who did you have wine with, by the way?
Denise Crosby.
Denise Crosby. And favorite scene when Tasha Yar got it on with Data.
You got this Mondo crush, Randel, of Denise Crosby. Don't even deny it.
She was hot in the 90s. Oh, man.
She's hot.
She's still pretty smoking right now.
She's still pretty smoking hot. I mean, that's a good scene. All right, Yakov, go ahead. What's your favorite next-gen moment?
I would have to go with, because it really kind of freaked me out on how intense it was for Next Gen. It was, I can't remember the episode, but it's when the Enterprise is getting fucked around in the or a bunch of multiverses, and then there's that part at the end where all the different Enterprises start coming into the same space.
Oh, yeah.
And then our Enterprise has to set everything right and send everyone back to their own universe. And there's that one Riker from the universe that everything's gone to shit. And he's like, he's got cuts, he's disheveled, and he's like, don't fucking send us back, goddamn. And yeah, they have to send him back. Yeah, they have to send him back to his death. And I thought that was like pretty gruesome for the Next Generation in a like thinking about it kind of way. It wasn't that like gory like some of the things they've done, but thought it was a pretty intense moment.
I liked all the Mirror Universe episodes. There was a Mirror Universe episode in the original series. There was a Mirror Universe in TNG, and there was also a Mirror Universe in DS9, which
then all there's a whole season of Mirror Universe and Discovery that I wish I could forget about.
Oh, now I got to see that.
Oh, dude, you don't want to, but go ahead if you want.
I don't know if I have a favorite moment because there's a lot of favorite moments, but I'll just pick one favorite moment. It's one of my favorite episodes. It's in season 2 where they're doing like exchange students, like different crew members are going on different ships to like learn different things about the Federation. And Riker suggests, well, I mean, nobody's ever like, no human's ever been aboard a Klingon ship and been a Klingon officer, so I volunteer. And he's preparing for his like mission, and he comes in and he orders like a shitload of like Klingon food in the 10 forward, and like Picard sits down with what's that nurse's name, Randel, from season 2?
In TNG?
Yeah. I don't remember.
Pressure.
No. Like
well, she was like the lady gone on sabbatical or whatever.
Yeah, the lady that played Beverly Crusher, she wasn't in season 2 because I believe she got pregnant and she came back in season 3. So whatever that lady was, there was a lady that played a doctor in season 2 to fill in while she was, having her baby. But anyway, to make a long story short, they're all sitting there eating Klingon food, and he's like preparing for his mission. And I always loved that episode. So if I only had to pick one, there's tons of episodes and moments I love, but that's one of the moments that's one of my faves.
Would you ever enjoy
from a TNG?
I just want to ask Fears one thing really quickly. Would you ever enjoy Blood Wine and Live Gach?
I would do it. I swear to God. I would do it for a vlog.
Okay.
There are some foods
I would do it for a vlog.
that are actually very tasty.
So if anyone out there, any nerds at any conventions, if you guys want to give me some blood wine, I will try it on camera. I swear to God.
No, I mean the Live Gach. You got to go.
I'll do that too.
Dig up some worms. Okay, sorry.
I don't know about all that. I don't know about all that, but
well,
I definitely will try some blood wine though, because they do actually make that. I've seen it. People selling that shit at conventions. Blood wine.
Yeah. One of my favorite TNG episodes is where who's the little kid? Who's the little kid?
Oh, Wesley Crusher. Fuck him.
Wesley Crusher. One of my favorite episodes is when he goes to like this paradise planet.
Oh yeah.
And on this paradise planet, he steps on some like roses.
Yeah.
And they go, we have very few laws on this planet, but if you step on the roses, we freaking murder you.
Yeah, every crime is punishable by death.
Yeah,
So
we only have one sentence,
which I thought was. I'm just like, what the fuck? I'm like, this is supposed to be like a pleasure cruise, like planet. Nothing bad happens, but the minute you put one little finger on a blade of grass, they just kill your ass.
You're dead.
Would have been awesome if Picard was like, "Sorry, Wesley, we have to take off now."
Apparently, Yakov is not a fan of. Like Yakov comes in, fuck him.
Oh, not a fan of Wesley. Not a fan of Wesley Crusher.
Well, I'm just before we all leave. Why? Why are you not a fan?
He was a whiny. Like I understand. I don't hate the actor. His character was just horribly written. It was whiny. Seemed like everyone hated him. The episodes with him just weren't that interesting. Other than that one, obviously, but like some of the stuff with Fenders, Wesley Crusher.
Yeah.
Some of the stuff with him, like at the Academy. I think I might have skipped that episode. I remember there was one or two with him at the Academy, and I was like, I don't want to watch Wesley in high school for fuck's sakes.
Well, a lot of people said that Wesley Crusher was Gene Roddenberry's, like he tailored what he would want to be if he was actually a cadet.
Oh, okay. So he wanted to be annoying fuck.
It's like a self-insert is what they call it. Self-insert.
Oh, shit. That was good. Well, isn't the Academy, it's not high school. It's like Starfleet Academy. Isn't it supposed to be like college or whatever?
Yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah, it's like a naval academy first.
Yeah. Wesley was definitely around high school age when he was there.
Yeah, because he was supposed to be like a super genius. So like he skipped high school and like went right off to the Naval Academy.
Yeah. Second topic. DS9 favorite moments. Fears, go.
Oh God. Somebody else go first. Cause I don't have many DS9 moments, but
favorite DS9.
Go ahead first.
Fuck. That's really hard because I love a lot
stuff out of you because you said DS9 is the best. So
yeah, well, that's why there's a lot of moments going through my head. But I think the most shocking one for me would have been when Nog lost his leg, because I did not expect Star Trek to do that, especially with the love character. It was very near the end, but yeah, like that was one of the last couple episodes, and I was like, I thought they were gonna kill him at first, and I almost threw stuff at my TV. And then he ended up losing his leg. I thought that was a really cool moment that showed just how intense that battle was and that things were at stake without, killing off 70% of the cast like Discovery would have done.
Oh, I got it. One of my favorite episodes, they time travel back to Jim Kirk's ship. It's like Trial and Tribbles or something like that. Or whatever the
Yeah. Now I gotta change mine, Fears.
That's my favorite episode. Hands down.
My favorite part of that episode is when they look at the Klingons and they look back at
and Dax is like, that's a Klingon? And then Worf is like,
all like,
it's hard to explain. We don't talk about it.
Yeah, Worf's like, we don't discuss it with outsiders. And clearly, you know what it was. It was just a makeup change from the 60s to the TNG thing. That's all it is. But it's an inside joke. Like, they're like, what happened? Like some viral mutation? And he's like, we don't discuss it with outsiders, all right?
Yeah, that was my favorite little tidbit in that one.
It's fucking great.
Now, I already mentioned the mirror episode. That would be my second favorite, but let me think.
I mean, Randel, if Trials and Tribulations is your favorite moment, you can still say it. It's yours.
Yeah,
No, you
I
can't.
do
That's
like
not
that
allowed.
one.
No,
I think that's
disqualified.
a universally liked episode.
Yeah, it's
It's a good episode. I mean, it's one of the episodes that I absolutely love. You know, it's great. There's not one scene in that episode that I don't like. It's really good.
Now we're going into Voyager Town. Beer's favorite episode off of Voyager.
God.
Did you watch Voyager, or do you have it?
Yeah. I've watched.
I got one if Fears wants to think.
Yakva, start us off.
Go ahead.
All right. Again, just because of how initially horrifying it was, and kind of the same basic idea. I just realized. So 2 enterprises occupying same space and time.
Oh,
in or not Enterprise Voyager. In our Voyager, our Harry Kim gets killed, and in another in that same Voyager, we watch a baby get born and die. That's the beginning of the episode, kind of. The baby is born and dies. The doctor fucking feels terrible. Then Harry Kim gets sucked out into space, dies, and then they have to, unstick the Voyagers. One Voyager is going to explode. So they take Harry Kim and the baby back to their Voyager, and then the rest of and that's one of the first seasons, this first or second season, and then we spend the rest of the show with a totally different Harry Kim, and this baby they just plucked off this, Voyager that ended up exploding because they couldn't be 2 of them. And I was just like, because I saw Harry Kim get sucked out, and I was like, how are you going to do that? Because I knew he was a main character through the whole thing. I thought that was a really cool moment.
I remember watching Yakov for the very first time, and I was like, why the fuck would they kill him off? I'm like, there's no way that he's just going to be in season 1 and half of season 2 and not have him all the way through season 7. I'm like, they'll find some way somehow to bring him back. And I was like, if they don't, I'm going to be really pissed off.
Well, I kept thinking it was going to be a timeline reset and that it would be, but just the fact that Harry Kim did die, our Harry Kim died, and we brought this other Harry Kim over.
That's like an exact replica.
Well, yeah, it was just really whoa, okay, someone died here, and also a baby died. But, whatever. It all works out in the end. I just thought that was a really
Randall, these are hard questions because, like Yakov, I have many favorite moments from, TNG and Voyager, but I'll just pick one. It's one of my favorite episodes. Because of a transporter malfunction, Neelix and Tuvok get mixed together. And
into Nuvok.
It becomes Tuvix.
Tuvix, yeah.
That's one of my favorite episodes.
Oh, man, and Janeway ruthlessly kills Tuvix to bring back her crew. Janeway is fucking ruthless in that show.
She's ruthless as hell, man.
She makes
She's on Orange is the New Black now.
Yeah, she makes a deal with the Borg. She just destroys civilizations as she tries to get her crew home. And then Tom Paris is like, why don't we help these people? And she's like, no, we can't do that, Tom. We have to keep going.
She's ruthless as hell, man. She doesn't say fuck you to Q, but she says it in a Star Trek polite way. Fuck you, Q.
My favorite dealing with Q had to be Cisco. But
he punches Q. He doesn't take shit off of Q. He's like, hey, Q, eat my ass. Boom, and just punches him right in the face.
I'm not Picard, bitch.
Yeah, exactly.
Actually, I recently heard from behind the scenes that Kate Mulligrew was kind of really mean to Jerry Ryan when she came on to play 7 of 9 because Kate was she felt we're there. There's a starship captain that's a woman that's not a sex symbol, and then they brought on big tits and tight suits. Jerry Ryan and I heard there's one moment where 7 of 9 and Janeway are having a conversation, and they had to reset, and someone ran in to start fixing 7 of 9's hair, which isn't even really a sex appeal thing. It's more because she's part Borg and everything would need to be in order for her. And apparently Kate Mulgrew was like, her hair is fine, and like walked out. There's I guess there's still like tension between the two. Kate
actually, I heard something different. I heard there was tension, and then eventually Kate and Jerry, like, I guess, made up, and like now they respect each other and they're friends. That's what I heard.
I think they might have like made up quotation marks, like they just said, yeah, we're fine. But I think inside, like, because Jerry Ryan, I recently read an interview with her that was pretty recent, and she was like, it's really hard as a new actor coming into an established show and then just being treated like shit by one of the mains, especially someone that she had looked up to. So I can see how she'd be like, okay, yeah, we're fine. But also she, like how you might say, yeah, me and that troll are fine. I want nothing to do with them though.
Yeah.
I want to ask Randy.
So my favorite episode is when the Doctor's personality gets transported in to 709.
Oh, yeah.
But here's the thing.
Yeah.
Jerry Ryan took every single little nervous tick, every little mannerism, every little facial expression, and she fucking nailed the acting job. She should have won an Emmy for that scene. Like, there's a scene where she tastes ice cream for the first time, but the Doctor's personality in her body, and like every like little mannerism, and it's like you actually think like, am I watching the Doctor right now?
Right, I guarantee you, she doesn't like.
I do not know which, because she's doing a bang up job.
Right, I guarantee you, she doesn't like cheesecake anymore, because I bet you she had to take many takes of her eating cheesecake, because once the Doctor eats cheesecake for the first time, he's like, oh, this is amazing. Can I have another? And like he eats like fucking 3 cheesecakes in that episode.
Yeah.
I heard a story of Denise Crosby she's eating on eating in a scene. Sorry, fuck God. And she would spit it out because she thought she had to, like, keep her body. So between takes, she would spit it out to make it look like she was eating. But I'm pretty sure Jerry Ryan ate all that fucking cheesecake, because you can't fucking spit out cheesecake.
Yeah, well, Veers brought up the my first film festival. There was another film festival where I was in where somebody else was directing, and we literally had to have this kid come in and run off screen, and then take a cookie and like stuff the whole cookie in his mouth and go, "Wow, Mom, this tastes great." And there was like a pile of like 10 cookies, and he didn't do it right. So eventually, after a while, we said, "You know what? You don't have to eat the cookie, Nathan. Just get another plate, and when we're done with the take, just spit the cookie you have out on the plate, and we'll throw the whole plate away when we're done." And that kid did like 4 or 5 takes, so we had like 4 or 5 takes of this like gelatinous saliva mound of cookies. And
I always thought, like, if you're an actor,
freaking hilarious.
Randall, I always thought it would be great, like, if I became a big actor, like, eating in films. Sometimes it can be good, but I guarantee you, sometimes it's like, can I have a spit bucket here, please? I'm sick and tired of eating the same fucking cookie for 2 or 5 to 10 takes. Let me puke my brains out. Anyway, I hate to cut it short, but I gotta go, Randall. I
gotta go too, because I gotta go put gas in the car and get Mom some ice cream.
Yeah, right. I can keep going if you want to just leave me on. I can keep the stream going. Just kidding.
No way. No way, Jose. Anyway, I want to thank my good buddy Yakov.
Also known as Yak Attack.
And Yakbo. And Gentle
Buried.
And Gentle Yakov. And Peaceful Yakov. And all the other ones that he's went by. I want to thank my...
And then I've been trolling Fears on the Violent Yakfo account. So, yeah, look out for that.
Have you really been?
No, I'm joking. I'm joking.
I'm just joking. All right. I want to thank my guest Yakov and my guest Randall. And more to come. Check out Randall's 2 a.m. streams.
500% more to come.
Hell yeah. All right, we're taking off. Peace.
Later.